Today we are going to be going through my viewers. I forgot already. Today we are going to be going through our viewers' worst guilty pleasures. It could be something like, maybe it's something like jerking off to feet. Maybe it's something like putting rose toys up your mouth and, hitting a good vibrator or something. I don't know, guys. But we're going to be going through our viewers' worst guilty pleasures. Let me think if I have a guilty pleasure, guys. My guilty pleasure is that I have a bad habit of not wanting to think ever. So I have like 2,000 things going on at once just to avoid thinking about anything, guys, because I don't like thinking. Because when I think about one thing, I think about 10 billion things, and then I just end up thinking for 2 hours, and then I end up sad. So I think my guilty pleasure is that I overconsume to avoid thinking. That's my guilty pleasure, guys. First one, sending people unfunny Pinterest memes, or sending memes off Pinterest. So A, we're 7 years old. B, we might be autistic, but it's okay. I still support, guys. It's okay, guys. I do understand it is quite funny to be unfunny, because then it doubles the funniness, because it's not funny at all. But when something's not funny, it actually becomes funny. So it's like a mess. It's like what's the word? Orgy, when things come together. Yeah, it's like an orgy of funniness. So I get that, guys. Okay, next one. My most guilty pleasure is kissing someone under my friend sheets. What? Okay, well, first of all, guilty pleasure would insinuate you do this, but this was just something you did one time, right? So you think you've done this multiple times? You be kissing someone under your friend sheets while he's sleeping every night, bro. Every night you just come to your friend's house while he's asleep, bring someone else there, and you kiss them while they're under the sheets. It's like a ritual or something, bro. This is interesting. This is, maybe they like that, guys. Maybe the friend joins in. I'm just gonna say next one. I don't know what to say to this one. Okay, it's a long one. Every day at night, I go into Micah's stream. That's already a bad start. I don't know. This is a little ominous. And find a part where he opened up his mouth. Why, guys? My mouth is always kind of open because I'm speaking. Did you know when you speak, your mouth has to open, guys? For example, an instance where he was drinking water. Oh, okay. Maybe even frame perfect. Guys, did I should write this? I would pause it on my tablet, then begin to goon. What the fuck? And once it was time, I would let it release and bust on the tablet to imitate busting in Micah's mouth. Sincerely, Kydro2up. You know what, bro? I don't know why you would put this sincerely, bro. Now we know who to blame. This is supposed to be ominous. Not ominous. This is supposed to be anonymous. So, also, you spelled imitate wrong. This guy he might be more than a sexual offender. He might also be dyslexic. I'm gonna say this is a pretty guilty pleasure. Pretty guilty. We can't be serious right now. Well, I don't know, guys. He had it sincerely. He spelled sincerely wrong too, so he actually might be a little more than dyslexic. Bro, maybe do it to someone else, but maybe that is the method, guys. I've never done this, but maybe I gotta find someone, take a picture of them with their mouth open, and then maybe I'll understand it once I experience it, guys. I think I have to execute the entire generation. I'm pretty sure Kaijo is like Gen Alpha, right? He's like 9 years old or something. So I'm gonna have to execute the entire Gen Alpha generation for this one. But next one, stroking it to minors. Oh, okay. So that's a little bit different. That's a little different from that's not really a guilty pleasure. That's a crime, actually. So, and crime, boo, crime bad, crime not good, guys. Yeah, no, that's not good, guys. This is, you maybe go to jail or therapy. Or both, the jail and therapy. Maybe while you're in jail, you're gonna find a dude who cracks you for therapy, and you're gonna realize that I don't like little kids. I like getting cracked by men. Crazy out of context. I mean, in his way. I mean, maybe that could happen to him. So, next one. Mikey's the lawyiest. I am the lawyiest. Sometimes I goon to Draco Malfoy. Right, guys. So, I know this is definitely someone who's in my chat, I feel like. Know why? Because I've seen this exact message. Someone said something about Draco Malfoy in my past 2 forums, guys. And in those 2 forums, they talked about Draco Malfoy. So someone is taking to my forum every time I do a new forum to talk about Draco fucking Malfoy, guys. If we're going to anyone, Draco Malfoy? You know what, bro? I'm not here to hate on someone's goons, bro. We all goon. I don't goon. Next one, guys. My most guilty pleasure is eating my eating my granddaughter's poop at night. Well, what? How is this a guilty pleasure? How do you start with this, guys? Did your grandma just like your granddaughter just taking a poop, and one day you thought, that look kind of delicious, though, and you just dig your mouth into the toilet and like pick it up like a seal, and then you just and just like slurp it into the mouth? I don't know, bro. Also, why at night? Why is there a time requirement for you eating someone's shit? I would say never do that, but if you're going to do it during the day, bro, so it doesn't, get old. Can poop get old? I've never eaten poop. I wouldn't know. But it might get old. I would assume anything gets old, guys. I get old. Every day I exist, I get older. And hotter and sexier and taller. Is this consensual, at least? If it's consensual, it's a little bit better. If it's consensual, it is a little bit better, actually. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna say this is bad. This is bad. Okay, I'm just gonna say maybe stop doing that, because you probably could get AIDS or something from that. Okay, next one. I read boys love manga and love bites on webtoons since I was 8 years old. Or what? We're reading gay porn since you were 8? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, I guess, bro. But 8 years old is ridiculous ages to be reading boys love manga. Guys, this is another question I have for people who read like yaoi and BL. Why do girls like seeing dudes why do the girls like reading boys love so much? Or like yaoi, whatever it's called. I don't really get the correlation, guys. I don't get why I've only ever seen girls talk about it. I'm not saying every girl likes okay, listen. Not every girl likes yaoi, but everyone who likes yaoi is a girl. This is interesting, guys. Okay, next one. I low-key have gay thoughts about my cousin. Well, sweet home Alabama, where the skies are blue, yeah. Sweet home Alabama, yeah, I'm coming back to you. But yeah, no, imagine like not knowing you're gay, and then when you find out you're gay, you're attracted to your cousin. That's gotta be like a double, triple, double, 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 triple, double, double, triple, double, triple, double maneuver. You know what I mean? Because first of all, coming out as gay, I feel like that's already a little like, I feel like if you don't know you're gay, then randomly one day you wake up and think, damn, I want to get cracked by a dude. That's already gonna be like a little weird, right? Not weird, like weird in the way that like your brain would be like, wow, I changed that fast? Or is that how it works? Or are you just always gay? Can you wake up one day and be gay? Probably. Never know. But then, like, how do you know? Was your cousin your gay awakening? Why is it always cousins, guys? I realize every time I see someone say something weird about, like, any of their family members, it's always a cousin. What's the correlation between cousins and sexualities, guys? Can we just not do, maybe just say no incest at all? Maybe can you think about your friend? I don't know, anyone else really? Relatable. What are we saying, man? What are we talking about? Okay, next one. This is a long one. I gotta get my reading voice. I gotta get in the reading voice here, guys. I have a secret love for making babies cry. Wow, crazy way to start the sentence up. Wow. Whenever I go outside, I see a baby in a stroller, right? Babies usually are in strollers because they can't walk. So, that's what happens. And I feel the need to do something to make it cry. Whoa. What are we talking about, man? For example, I make scary faces at the baby, or I purposefully bump into the stroller just to see the baby cry. Wow. I've never gotten in trouble before because I'm very, very sneaky, but yeah. Well, first of all, why are you adding a to your text message, bro? If you have the confidence to make a baby cry, you gotta have the confidence to send a message without typing guys. I've never said in my entire life, actually. Never actually, guys. Goka, how's your day? It was quite amazing, bro. Quite amazing. I look, he was late to stream today because I had to deal with I was talking to my aunt. No, you get it. What? What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean you get it? No, can we get an explanation there, bro? I just feel like there's gotta be. I feel like a baby crying is annoying, but liking a baby crying, I get like annoyed when babies cry in my face, guys. I might punch a baby before I make it cry to make it cry again. Babies crying is satisfying, dude. Guys, I think we know who submitted this one. Is it like watching like a horror? Like making people mad is awesome, but like making people mad is different from making babies cry. Like rage baiting, hilarious. But babies aren't funny, they're just annoying when they cry. Like when I see a baby cry, I'm just like it makes me tight, guys. It does make me quite tight, and I don't know. It was not me. Say so, bro. If you say so, bro. Micah, oh my god. Micah, can you please hum the camera? No homo. Okay, you said no homo, guys. Yes, so I am annoying people. Well, yeah, annoying people though, but making a baby cry, like when I rage bait someone, I want to get a good reaction. But a good reaction isn't going to be them just like crying. I'll just be like, you know, I don't know, guys. I swear it was not me. I don't know. Okay, next one. This is the last one, guys. Nutella. Oh, that's ominous. So someone here is putting a hole in their Nutella and then fucking the shit out of it, guys. That's what's happening. Okay, I guess that's all of them, unless people submit more. But they probably won't though, because I only got 10 submissions on like 8 hours, guys. But I don't know, guys. Was Ava making babies cry for no reason? Just like I would do to you. Like, I guess, bro. Like, what are we even talking about, man?